In this tutorial, we will be going into some of the analysis capabilities of Zandra when looking at text fragments that are found in memory. We will start with our Zandra cases. In these cases, we have one case that is focused on incident response. In this incident response summary, there was an indicator of compromise. We are going to look for that compromise by taking a forensic image of the memory and then pulling text strings out of it. We started by capturing the data by using a command prompt to pull the text string out of memory. Once that is captured, we provide the data to Zandra for review. We're going to analyze text string that's found on the server. So, using a prompt and no other data, we're going to give it a task, which is to analyze the data and identify any potential indicators of compromise. We can also tell Zandra to go to the internet and determine if this could provide any kind of evidence of adversary behavior and reference it back to the MITRE attack database. If it's there, we're going to identify the relevant attack technique, explain the rationale, and provide a narrative how to fix or mitigate this in the long term. It is not about the artifact being in the MITRE database. It is about reasoning whether it could support or suggest behavior relative to an attack. Now we are going to take this, and we're going to copy it and feed it into Zandra, into this new thread that we've already started. We're just going to paste it there and give it to Zandra to analyze. We can see that it has invoked the web searching functionality. There were 10 results. It's reviewing them now, analyzing them, and let's see how long it takes to get this done. This is in real time. At this point, Zandra's going out. It's analyzing the results. Go back and searching against the MITRE database and doing further analysis there. Now we are just watching the process in real time. Okay, now we've got this result back, so let's look at our results. So here are our results. There is a command sequence. So where it's entered represents a highly suspicious activity on a domain controller or any system hosting Active Directory system. It's analyzed the indicator of compromise. It shows the compromise is used to create a shadow copy of the Active Directory. Then it tries to mount the directory, pulling out the directory it was trying to access, and the NTDS directory, which contains all the Active Directory users' passwords and hashes. So this compromise is trying to take all the passwords out of the Active Directory, so it can then be brute force hacked. These behaviors are not typical of legitimate activities, and it should be seen as not typical. Then it is mapped back to the MITRE database to the appropriate technique for DNS activities, where adversaries dump the database from the event controller to extract domain account credentials. Zandra, through that command or prompt, has looked for the compromise and supporting techniques if it's executed correctly, as well as analytics of all the kinds of other attacks that are associated with. The behavioral summary of the analysis is what to do, such as create a volume shadow copy extract scene that stages in temporary directory, and then it allows you to pull it out. Then creates incident response recommendations about what to do first, second, third, fourth, etc. when responding, and then mitigation and remediation plans for eradication, providing commands to use, etc. Zandra then draws prevention, and then draws a conclusion based on the analysis of the data.